Celestine? Celestine! Hello!
The Big Bad Bear.
Let's take a right. It's shorter.
Good idea. We'll use the old road. This time, at last, he's ours.
Let's recap. We surround him,
Surprise him,
arrest him,
haul him off, and in the end,
we lock him up. This way.
The suspense is maddening, and the whole town is holding its breath on this very first day of summer.
Just a minute!
Seems our brave policemen are finally on
Coming.
the verge of capturing the big
What is it?
Hello, Mrs. Tulip. May we borrow your large stock pot for the evening? Bolero's coming today to take a bath, and he'll need a lot of hot water.
Of course,
I'm
Celestine.
expecting
In
him
the
any minute
kitchen,
now
the
for
big
police
cupboard.
station.
Thank you, Mrs.
The mood is
Tulip.
very tense here. The streets are deserted, as if we were all afraid of discovering who the big bad bear really is. Please, gentlemen, if I may,
Would you mind telling us how you caught the big bad bear?
Oh, it's been a very, very, very long investigation.
we knew the big bad bear had long claws and very big teeth.
And, strong smell. And that he had lice.
And then we finally located his cabin deep in the forest, and this morning at dawn, we were ready for action.
We arrested him while he was sleeping. He didn't try to resist at all.
Jean-Loup and Jean-Mich? Did they arrest someone?
He claims he's innocent, but we found irrefutable proof of his guilt in the cabin. The cloak of Little Red Riding Mouse.
But that's not the Big Bad Bear at all. It's Bolero.
I, for one, am not surprised. I always thought that fellow looked suspicious.
The big bad bear is being interrogated by the police. I will provide an update to you as soon as possible.
By the great carp of Teniper, what's going on here?
You are on Bear TV. Back to the studio.
Hello. We came to visit the prisoner and give him something to eat.
Good heavens, are you insane? He's going to eat you.
Bolero, you okay?
Bolero is our friend. He's a good bear. This must be a mistake.
It was shocking to us as well. Unfortunately, the evidence is overwhelming.
Can I look at the red cloak that you found in the cabin? I'm sure that it's mine. I gave it to Bolero so he could mend it.
I'm sorry. Evidence can never leave this safe before the trial.
But this is absurd, really. Bolero would never hurt a child.
It's true. He was the one who taught me how to swim, how to pick mushrooms, and even how to catch crickets with a straw. You have to free him, please.
Out of the question. He's our suspect.
Let us do our job.
So you refuse to let him go? Then lock me up with him.
Me too. Then we could at least give him something to eat. And we will also need a big tub for his bath. And some towels.
Really? What's next? This is a police station, not a hotel. Out you go.
Catastrophe, disasteroff. Bolero, poor guy. He looks so dejected. He must be starving after hibernating all winter in the woods.
If Jean-Loup and Jean-Mich refuse to free Bolero, then we have to do it ourselves. We just can't leave him.
My poor little Celestine. We're not criminals. And even if we were, what would your plan be?
I know. All you have to do is play your lullaby to put them to sleep. As soon as they're snoring, I'll snatch the key to the cell and off we go. We will tiptoe away with Bolero.
Melodische Musica. Oh, that could do the trick, Celestine.
Ha ha ha! And this is for the fairest of them all, said the old lady with a laugh. And then she left.
Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't like this old witch at all. Not at all.
That evening, the 7 dwarves came home. How frightened they were when they saw their dear Snow White lying on the floor, lifeless.
Oh no. No, not Snow White. Please tell me the dwarf police quickly arrested this horrible woman.
I think so, yes. Case is closed. Justice has been done.
Oh. Oh, what's that music?
I don't know. It's quite soothing.
Celestine, don't fall asleep now. It's up to you.
Oh, yes, you're right. Your lullaby is really effective. Wait. There, that's much better. Wake up! It's me, Celestine. I've come to get you. Come on. We have to leave now. Do you hear me?
Celestine.
Come on, follow me.
Stop right there!
Please!
Ernest, here we are.
Thank you, my friends. It was really nice of you to get me out of jail.
I don't understand what Jean-Mich and Jean-Loup think they have against you.
Look what I found when I was looking for the key under their desk.
What do you know? The big bad bear.
This looks like my red cloak, and the bear looks like Bolero, don't you think? Once upon a time, there was a little Red Riding Mouse who wasn't afraid of the big bad bear. One evening, his mom, who didn't have time to fix dinner, sent him to the market for a can of ravioli. But he was caught in a big storm on his way home, and Little Red Riding Mouse soon grew afraid of the shadows, more and more afraid. And so, he started to run, without knowing where to go. The big bad bear chose at this moment to grab him and take him to the cabin. Poor Little Red Riding Mouse. The big bad bear threw him in a pot. When suddenly, a blue light lit up the cabin. The big bad bear was frightened and started to flee. Little Red Riding Mouse was saved. But how did the police know exactly where to find him? The young mouse was really surprised to learn that his can of ravioli had saved his life. It had fallen open on the ground, and the big bad bear had stepped in it, leaving a trail of tomato sauce behind him. From that day on, Little Red Riding Mouse never ever left home again without a trusty can of ravioli. Saved by a can of ravioli.
Look, they've scribbled notes everywhere. Oh, listen to this. This book was given to Jean-Loup and Jean-Mich in elementary school, tied for first place for best school spirit.
Incredible. They've known each other for so long.
The most amazing thing is that all of the clues that led the police to you were already in the story.
Very true. The cabin in the woods, it looks like Bolero's place.
Whoopsie domsky, I've got it. Come with me.
What is it, Ernest?
Quick, back to the police station.
Oh, they got us all right. What are we gonna tell the reporters?
We'll think about it tomorrow with a clear head. What?
Ah, there you are, the both of you. The time has come to tell the truth.
I am not the big bad bear.
And we can prove it.
Hey, that's our book.
What nerve!
You can't take people's stuff like that. It's stealing.
Stealing a policeman's book while he's performing his duties? This is quite serious, Celestine. We'll have to lock you up.
That's enough. Nobody's going to jail. We only took your book to be able to prove my innocence. You'll see.
The cabin in the woods.
The torn red cloak. Unbelievable. Astonishing.
Huh. So you agree? You based your entire investigation on a children's storybook.
I can't understand how we could let ourselves get carried away so easily by a story. But you'll admit that sometimes reality and fiction are very close.
Yes, and what's more, this book really cemented our friendship. Ever since we were this big, we read it every night.
When the policeman solved the case at the last minute in the end. Oh my, it's so beautiful.
Well, everybody makes mistakes.
In the name of the law, please accept our sincerest apologies, as well as this humble can of ravioli.
Removal of the seals, returning of the evidence, case closed.
Bolero, you now have a clean record.
Clean? Not yet. How about a bath?
Oh my goodness, what a surprising investigation. What everybody is wondering about, now that the main suspect has been freed, is this. Do you have a new lead? Do you have any idea where the big bad bear is, officers?
Good question, really.
The big bad bear is, you know...
He is in...
In a book. The big bad bear is just a fairy tale to scare little children.